Welcome to a DropTent Media Production.
Yo, what is up, everybody? We are back with a brand new fucking Slapstick Sports, the most inconsistent sports podcast you know.
Your favorite, though.
Your favorite most inconsistent sports podcast you know. Yeah. I am 1/3 now of your host, Adam Nutter. Parallel adjacent to me, Blasie Blasie Gegeckas, everybody. It's up here, you fucking dummy.
I forget.
How do you,
no cameras there.
I just pointed.
He's just looking at the pizza.
I pointed at the doorknob.
He just did like the fake, like there's a guy over there. I'm like, hey. He did the fonts point. Nothing. We saw through that.
There's a camera here. There's a camera there. Look around. You're caught.
Behind the monitors, the other 1/3 of your host, producer Evan.
Hey,
belated birthday, by the way. Happy belated birthday.
When was your
Thank you.
birthday?
Last week.
Sunday.
Who cares? I'm just kidding. Happy birthday. How old are you? 28?
29.
29. Damn. Okay.
29 fucking miserable years. No,
lowballed you.
as you guys might notice, Kevin Dolton's name is no longer on the show. We did not suicide him.
We beat the shit
We
out of
did
him.
not suicide him?
Yeah.
Remember Full Metal Jacket?
I don't want to be implicit in his murder.
Remember Full Metal Jacket?
Yeah.
We snuck into his house, beat him with fucking
Soap?
bars of soap.
Yeah, so left no bruises.
Yeah.
As any good beating should.
Yeah, that's right.
Make sure he's clean. No, Kevin just personally he decided to leave the show. No ill will or anything. We're just joking around. No, obviously no ill will.
I'm sure he'll be back on too.
Yeah, he wants to come back on as a guest when he can. It's absolutely fine, of course. So Kev, I'm sure you're listening. So miss you, buddy. Keep listening to the show and plug in. Keep wearing the sweatshirt.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's got merch.
And you're always invited on. Obviously, you want us to come down. You're always allowed on. But to fill in for Kev today, we got one half of the Sweet Heat podcast on the DropTent Network. Rusty Wright, everybody.
A lot of math going on here.
Sports. Fractions,
we got thirds,
baby.
We got halves.
Sweet plus 3
that's all I know.
equals holy
I ain't here to fill in for anybody. I'm the layman. I'll talk some fucking boxing. I'm interested to learn about football shit right now.
We're mainly here because we're going to talk boxing and MMA also, but we also got to talk a little football because, then half people
You got to
like,
give the people what they want.
No, you mentioned like free agents a second ago off mic, and I literally started Googling because I want to keep up. This is going to be fun.
There's a lot of good ones out there.
I like learning.
Yeah, okay.
All right, nerd. We do a show, Nerds with Words.
You complained about learning math, but okay.
No, so I guess we'll lead off with the actually, you want to lead? Know what we'll do? Let's lead off MMA. We'll lead off the Paul Felder hooker fight. Did you watch it?
Oh yeah.
Now Jeff, your co-host Clella, before he left, he just asked me. He said, "Do you think Felder got robbed?" I was like, "No."
How would Felder have gotten robbed?
No, like with the score, it was a split decision.
Right. So
Jeff was like, "Do you think he got robbed?" I was like, "No, I think it was I think it was fair. I think that fight could have gone either way."
At that point, especially over 5 rounds, you're clearly equally matched, and I'm sure that you could have an argument for it.
Such a long time to fight too. Like, holy fuck,
30 minutes.
Yeah, that's insane.
25. I'm sorry, 25 minutes. Yeah.
It doesn't anything over 1 is.
I know.
All right.
Did you ever like actually try to fight for 25 seconds? Not even kidding. Like 25 actual seconds. You're like,
it's fucking terrible.
Dude, especially the breaks in between or because you go from one muscle group to another. You got fucking blood in your dick that you don't even need there. Like, you know what I mean?
Sure,
like you don't want to, but the adrenaline's getting there, and you're like, hey, dude, I need you up here right now. I don't know. I think it's really deceiving with fights because you can argue on volume, you can argue on damage, and lots of things. And like Felder had really good volume in that fight.
Yeah.
But you mean striking, like hits?
Yeah. Like how many strikes
volume.
landed.
So like how many strikes he's throwing, but not just how many strikes he's throwing. That means shit. So it's strikes thrown, strikes
connected.
landed.
Yeah,
right. And it's also like
so it's like
strikes.
attempts and completions.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I always think about it like kind of like stage time, where it's like people talk about how many bodies they have, how many chicks they.
I talk about
right?
bombs I have,
But
baby.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, you
Last
can
night.
you look like the Unabomber too, the tuna bomber.
I got a memoir, dog. Shit.
Tuna bomb.
Tuna bomber.
No,
He has like Miami Vice chest hair going on right now.
Yeah.
Because you have like a distressed collar.
I
It's,
don't know
like,
why,
hanging
dude.
low.
The shirt's not old.
you look like you're wearing a
So-
wire, dude.
No,
With
I
the
don't,
Mickey
I
Mouse
don't.
hat, you look like you're trying to be a tourist too hard right now, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'm cool. Yeah. You guys have drugs I could buy?
Or you look like a monster on vacation.
All right. Let's
Yeah, I
calm
can see
down.
that.
All right, calm down. One
I'm here with
question.
my family for the weekend. I don't want to be bothered with mob stuff.
I just want to
He calls
talk
it
my
sports with
chest
the
hair
boys.
away.
He calls it
Yeah.
mob stuff.
Where's the meatballs?
So you know it's genuine. The
Damn.
mob
You know,
stuff.
mob stuff.
Never been so self-conscious about my chest. hair. Like
no,
right
it's
now.
nice, dude.
That's
I
fucked
like
up.
6.
You
him
got
out.
baby
I-
chest, baby.
I usually buzz, but I'm gonna.
You look like you'd be a hairy bitch, dude. Yeah, yeah. it's
Yeah,
like
you're
that.
one hairy
Well, I say
bitch.
my arm-
It looks like it'd be consistent though, from there down to like your kneecaps or something.
It is. I destroyed my arm shaving.
You gave blood
I destroyed my arm
Wait,
shaving.
to the
You-
gods.
wait. We talked about this yesterday. You said I was not shaving my arm.
No, I said I was shaving my arm.
Oh, why were you shaving your arms?
I was shaving my
Yeah,
arm.
you look sleek.
Oh, you know what? I never noticed that.
Yeah.
Why do you do that?
Show off his
tattoos.
art, dude.
Oh, okay.
You know how bad it looks with just hair?
That's a lot of upkeep. I thought you just got it
It's
and it was over.
So
You
much
gotta
upkeep.
shave and stuff.
Oh, you don't have to. I do. People call me gay a lot, but
You're more aerodynamic.
I think that's hate speech.
It's true.
and after
And
See how I
if there's
flick
one
out
thing
of my
we're
mouth.
against.
You see how I
Yeah.
flip that? Sound like the good one?
Fucking homophobes.
I think that's hate speech. I'm not sure.
I mean, yeah, I say it, but no.
And then someone lightly taps you and you're like, this is now a hate crime.
It's not
So,
hate
yeah,
crime,
yeah.
sir. No, but
It does make me feel good to have more arm hair than you.
you definitely. It's crazy. I like how
I
smooth
have
I
like
am.
blonde ass
Yeah,
hairs.
yeah,
bro.
but it's still
no,
noticeable.
but on the fight,
Yeah.
I think like with volume of strikes,
Yeah.
right? Like people will talk about like how many like chicks they fucked, right? But if you aren't getting much stage time in the pussy, you know what I mean?
Right.
It doesn't matter.
This is
so
3 metaphors.
so
in
like
one.
it's really easy.
Good job.
No,
Yeah.
I know, dude. I'm layered.
Yeah, like an
like
onion.
Shrek's
Yeah,
onions.
yeah.
That's what I call his nuts. They got the scrotal. This is
I
live.
was gonna say maybe because Felder's eye was closed shut, and that was
From being
influential.
hit.
damage is a
And could
huge
you pull up
point
a
of
picture of his
scoring.
face, Paul Felder's face, like from that fight? Just I want to show Blaze like what he fucking looked like, because that it's influential to judges. Which, by the way, I don't necessarily agree with, because
Pull
like
up a picture of his chest hair while you're at it.
no, that wasn't it. Oh, you know, just go to that post fight interview again that we pulled up from the other day. The video of it. That's perfect.
Dude, MMA is such a brutal sport.
Yeah, but it's so great.
No, it is. Like, how rewarding
that
must
one
it
again,
be to
F.
win like
Oh,
a
I
big
don't want
fight
to watch him
like
cry
that?
No,
again.
I just want to show Evan his face. Just see his, you don't have to play it. You see
Oh,
his
that's
face.
that guy? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. He looks like the guy in
mean,
Hitch, Will Smith, when
yeah.
he eats the fucking shellfish. That's what he looks like.
Like Hooker was fucked up too, but not like that.
I think that if that decision happened someplace other than Australia, people wouldn't say it's a robbery. They'd say it was a close decision.
Right.
But because it puts it in your head that like, oh,
No,
home
New
turf.
Zealand, right?
Yeah.
Because the other guy Hooker who won, he's from New Zealand, and it was in New Zealand.
It's like a bringer show.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah. So it's the same thing.
Yeah, literally.
But I cry when
Are
Felder.
they friends?
Yeah,
Well, they're, like, holding
no,
it.
it's respectful. Like
Oh,
it's showing respect.
okay.
Yeah. I cry when
Yeah,
Felder.
like if you beat my ass right now, I'd be like, please hold hands with me.
yeah, like,
Prison
tough.
rules.
You're my man now.
Yeah, I get to. You get to. I just blow you now. That's what happens. I suck your dick. No, but like I
There's
cry
a
when
porn
Felder
niche out
cried
there.
because like I have a 4-year-old at home who said every time I leave, I was like, like I got all
Oh,
emotional
he's talking
about
about his
that.
son when he
dude,
won.
save
daughter.
it for the
No.
fucking
So his daughter when he lost.
GoFundMe. Jesus.
I did this for you or whatever. Where's the water?
Wow. No, American. He's from Kensington, isn't
I
he?
thought you
Fucking
just
Paul
said
Felder?
that the guy who won is from.
Yeah, but I was talking about Felder when his post-fight interview when he lost.
Oh.
He was like he like semi-retired right on the spot. He's like, I think this might be it for
Hang
me.
him up.
And he started crying. He's like, I have a 4-year-old. Every time I leave, she gets sad. I don't want to do this to her anymore. And he started tearing up. And then
And he's gonna come home looking like that.
Everyone like,
Hi, Daddy's home.
he looked like he was like a hungry bear for honey.
Yeah,
And
Jesus.
just all the bees
Pooh
stung
Bear
his
up
fucking
there.
face.
You swatted a nest. Yeah, dude, his face is fucked up. I know you guys can't see it. if
You
you're
think
just
he's actually
listening, but-
retiring, or do you think that's a
I
money
mean,
ploy?
he's a great commentator for them. Why not?
Yeah,
How old is he?
well, no, I know,
35.
but do they want to keep him in the ring also, or do they just want him commentating? Because if they want to keep him fighting, then
Well, I don't think it's his decision.
Right, but does he want more money? Because I keep hearing people say shit where they're like, he lost out on this much money, and I don't mean commenters, I mean like coaches and shit.
Right.
We're making a big deal out of all the money he lost out on. He was robbed in fucking New Zealand and XYZ. Like, I don't know.
What do you think, Ev? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
He's watching porn back there, dude.
Mid hit of your fucking pen.
Yeah, no, I was trying to stay away from the thing. I think I don't know if it's about the money because he's been doing it for a while.
Fair.
I know that he comes
He's a good
from.
saver?
Well, I mean, I would assume that at least he's tried a little bit.
Hold on, commentating money plus individual sponsorships outside because
Yeah.
Reebok only pays him $40,000 for the sponsorship. So
Trash.
outside sponsorships,
Reebok doesn't pay me anything.
See, but think of it this way: that Reebok money probably covers taxes.
Yeah, no. I mean,
And-
40 grand is
and
better
you're-
than not having
And
40 grand.
and at the end of the day, at 35 years old, I think with the emotion that he showed, I would be more shocked if he came back than if he didn't.
Yeah, I agree. But
I
also,
think
don't
it's
forget.
done.
But Blaze, your point about 40 grand. But yeah, like 10% goes to his managers, 10 or 15% goes to his
Still money.
to the manager,
Still.
to his training staff, like the camp.
And what does he have to do? Just wear the shorts or whatever?
No. Reebok. Oh yeah, right. You don't know. So Reebok made a deal with the UFC 4 years ago now.
Like 4, yeah.
4 years ago now, where because before, obviously, before the fighters had all the logos on their shorts,
Right, yeah.
and they charged whatever they felt they wanted to.
You could make bank.
Oh,
being a
dude.
Nobody making
Oh,
like
if I was a fighter, I would
100
hate
grand.
that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the Reebok deal came in.
Looking
and,
like
and
a
they said this.
NASCAR?
They said they went everyone, no matter how famous or not famous you are, like to Connor, to fucking no one, $40,000 a fight for the sponsor. That's it. And I think if you're less than, I think some guys even get less than that now, like $12,000 a fight.
That's not enough.
Yeah, it depends on how many fights in the UFC you've had.
Right.
You
That
get
really
more.
I think
limits
40 is the
him.
most, right?
But yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. But it used to be enormous though, because like Demetrius Johnson, he was sponsored by
Yeah.
Xbox.
Yes.
He literally, as the champion of the
Xbox
world,
or
one of-
Microsoft?
Microsoft, but it was for the
It was
Xbox
Xbox.
division.
It was
Xbox
yeah.
brand.
Cause,
Xbox
yeah,
brand.
because
brand.
he's a
I need
he's
to
a
know.
streamer and a gamer. You know what I
Okay,
mean? Like
okay.
fucking. So he was sponsored as one of the greatest fighters at a time ranked #1 pound for pound in the world. He was making more money off his Xbox deal than he was
Like
getting paid
fighting.
to fight.
Yeah, wow.
And then they were like, "Guess what?
Yep.
You wear ugly ass clothes where we spell your name wrong, and then fucking you
Yeah.
get nothing."
Is that
Everyone lost money. Brendan Schaub, like him, I hate him for comedy, but like he, when he was fighting, that's one of the reasons he left. He's like, I lost literally
a ton of money?
hundreds of thousands of dollars in sponsorships,
Yup.
Yeah, that's crazy.
and
I'd be
that's fucked up.
I'd be pissed.
Because it's not like they're paying. It's like, again, Connor just fought Cowboy. Connor got how many million? 20 or something crazy?
Like, yeah.
Cowboy got
Enormous
$250,000.
At the end of the day,
Oh,
that
really?
deal
That
there was to
sucks.
just line the pockets of the UFC.
No, of course. But my point is like, and by the way, $250,000 to Cowboy is a lot of money, right?
It's a lot of money
but
to me.
Again, 10% of 250, right?
Yeah,
to his
right,
managers.
right.
10 to 15
He
goes
lost
to the
out.
camp.
He lost out on money.
Connor made $20 million and won.
Yeah.
I will say
And Proper Whiskey sponsored it. Sorry, but that's
yeah.
also money in his pocket.
that's crazy to me that they let
crazy
that
to
happen.
me. Crazy. It's conflict of interest.
Well, yeah, 100%. But also,
Yeah.
like, what are you gonna do? Tell Connor no because you need him to
He's
fight.
the name. He's the face of the UFC right now.
It's not even about
has
being the
been
face
for
of
a
the
few
UFC.
years.
The UFC was sold as the Conor
Yes.
McGregor show. What Evan just said about fucking like trying to line the UFC's pockets, true. But it was more so about unifying everything, making it look more legitimate.
That
polishing it
is
up.
what it was.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
Right.
getting
So
a
that they
jersey.
could
It was
sell
getting
it.
it was getting a
Right.
jersey. It was
Right.
getting
Yeah.
a jersey.
Yes,
for
yes,
everybody.
yes, yes.
It's going corporate and
Yeah.
trying to change the uniform to make everything
Yeah.
look a little spritzier before
NFL,
you fucking
NBA.
sell it.
Right.
They sold the
Reebok,
UFC
Nike, same
Reebok.
shit.
in
Yeah.
the, what 2015 after in 2016, right?
To
So-
at WME.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that was right after the year where Conor McGregor fought the most amount of times and where they completely defied their own matchmaking rules.
What,
to
5 times that year?
Yeah, like Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
He fought like 3 to 5 times. I think it was like 4, but I'm
right.
willing to say
yeah.
5.
I feel like. Yeah, you're
But
right.
he fought a shit ton of times. Huge fights. They broke all their rules where they were like, we're just going to have champions from different divisions fight each other for no reason.
were
We're
just
going to bring
trying
this
to-
guy out of retirement. We're going to try to get Brock Lesnar back.
It was all about money.
And they had the best year they
Chuck
ever
Liddell's
had
coming
on
out.
paper.
Right.
UFC sold. It's a fucking shell now,
Yep.
dude. Like,
Sucks.
Okay.
it's like, yeah, you date the prom queen from high school now. She's 40 though. Like,
3
fucking
kids,
enjoy
fat,
it, dude.
yeah, yeah.
Like, yeah, and at that point, Connor, they had handed over the reins to him because they were like, we'll give you whatever you want as long as you make this sale happen. It was like fucking behave for the open house and then do whatever you want.
He asked for a chunk of the company, and they were like, we can't.
Literally can't.
Like, you're fighting unless you retire.
Yeah.
Then he can. But he's like, no, I want to still fight. Like, well, then that's definitely illegal for sure.
Yeah,
you can't. There's no way that's legal. So they're like, no, you fucking no way. But we'll give you the proper 12 sponsorship. Crazy still. We'll give you $20 million to Callaway's $250,000. Well, whatever the fuck you made.
Hey, it's similar to the
millions. He can make $2 million. It's still way more than $250,000.
Yeah.
Oh, does he?
Tom Brady has that training center, right?
TV12.
Doesn't he have a big stake in the training center for the New England Patriots?
NFL athletes, they just voluntarily go there. Not like the NFL doesn't like push it out as like you have to. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different. It's just, I think it's different. I think it's way different.
I think it's different.
Yeah, I think it's way different. I mean, the UFC has their performance institute that they make people go to, which is, I don't think they make people go to that institute, right?
No, not at all. In fact,
Right.
I think it's actually like something where like if they want to give you a marketing push,
Right, you go
they'll
there.
like come through.
Right, like Connor and John.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
Right.
But it's not actually like mandatory or even probably really encouraged.
Yeah,
It's
I
probably
think
better to stay with your own.
Yeah.
It's like I hate to use more comedy analogies, but it's like fucking networking at a certain point.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like go to this place that you're not going to have as much specialized care, but you're going to get more photo ops.
Right. But it's like, would you rather work in your craft or just hang out?
Yeah, pretty
One
much.
of those two.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I'm just going to go hang out here. It's like, well, do you want to actually go do comedy?
Yeah.
It's like, well, I'd rather hang out. It's like, okay, well then, suck, I guess. I don't know. Bomb. Fucking. Same thing.
I like hanging out.
No, but
I hang.
do both.
I hang and train.
Exactly.
I do push-ups at the
Didn't
Helium
someone just
bar.
buy Zuffa Boxing?
I don't know. I don't know that. I've not heard that.
And I could have swore I remember seeing someone like bought Zuffa Boxing. It was like an interesting buy, and then it just didn't go anywhere. If you look that up, see who just acquired Zuffa Boxing or who they just sold to.
Because they don't really have any content.
No,
Is that a league?
Zuffa was UFC bought. No, or Zuffa technically bought the UFC years and years ago.
Yes. It was originally owned by this company that started
Right.
the UFC, like fucking like 4 or 5 years in.
Yeah.
Zuffa bought
Like
it.
in like '97, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, it was like from UFC 36 on
Yeah.
until
so
like
here-
2016 was Zuffa.
Here's what happened. Actually, around the same time, July 11th, 2016, they actually they were purchased by WME as well.
That was it.
Oh, okay.
That was it.
Yeah, and
Okay,
that-
so
yeah.
WME bought him too. But I haven't heard anything about Zuffa Boxing since WME's purchase then.
Well, there was something recently where I think it was Connor in an interview suggested that he might be boxing Manny on Zuffa Boxing.
Not this again.
He'll lose again.
Yeah.
Do you think he loses worse?
No.
No?
I watched that fight between McGregor and the guy who can't
Mayweather.
read.
Mayweather.
Yeah.
The illiterate one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought he did all right.
So by the way,
He didn't get knocked
Connor
out.
won the first 3 out of 4 rounds, and they didn't give him credit for that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it felt like he
by points, Connor did all the striking.
Yeah, that's
Floyd
what I
threw
mean.
no punches, and they still gave the rounds to Floyd. I was like, what's his bias?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up
I
bias.
think Floyd.
that was biased.
I
They were
think-
doing it just in case.
Straight up bias.
I think Floyd won, but
no.
but
He won.
It was,
He won.
But people are like, he got wrecked. He didn't.
No,
though.
he just got tired. And
Yeah.
then he could just, and that was Floyd's plan. We all knew it.
Yeah.
I said it.
Connor looked bored. Like he looked like he was like, I want to throw I can't throw that.
Also, the
strike.
ref
Like,
stepped in a lot.
Like a lot.
I just wanted to see him do like a flying knee. Just like
no,
fuck
there was
you.
rules against that.
Yeah, I know, but
That rule, I mean, of course there are rules against that, but I mean, there were like legal stipulations where like he would have to give up a chunk of his purse if he kicked him.
yeah.
If Connor was like, fuck this, and head kicked Floyd.
Dude, but
he
I get it.
looked
I get it.
hilarious.
But wouldn't you want to see that?
I would love to have seen it.
What I hadn't considered is
See
like
it, boom.
a lot of boxing purists fucking hate MMA.
Hate it.
Hate it.
It's a threat. 'cause
And
it's better.
even
It is
outside
way
of the
better.
judging,
Boxing
which is like
sucks.
super conspiracy theory, sort
Compared.
like
It's terrible.
Yeah, but
Adelaide
even just
Bird.
thinking of the fucking ref, like being like, I don't trust these animals and their kicks. Like I'm stepping in.
Right.
Like that might not even be corruption so much as like the fucking
bias.
ref's bias opinion
the
towards
mindset.
Dude, every
that
dude,
kind of
Jim
fighter.
Lampley, Max Kellerman, who does a lot of boxing commentating, they were all of them were like, Connor has no. Oh, really? So Connor can't land a left on Floyd and put him down.
Connor's
he totally
a good
can.
striker.
Well, he landed a fucking flush uppercut
Yeah.
on Floyd.
Yeah.
Floyd ate it like a champ, which of course he did.
Yeah.
because
but-
he is one.
Because he is one.
If,
Right.
if
but,
those
but
if
like,
those if those gloves weighed less, like a lot less.
They were
it
12
would've-
ounces.
I know they were pretty.
How low are you gonna go? 8?
Well, no. I mean,
that's
like
bag gloves.
No,
That's illegal. I think. I don't think you
yeah.
can fight 8
you're
ounces.
not,
Bare
hearing me. You're not
fist,
hearing me.
bitch.
I'm saying if it was an MMA style.
Oh,
glove.
4-ounce gloves? Yeah, it's a whole
That's what I'm
different
saying.
fight.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
That's what I'm
he
saying.
can't block the
Yeah,
shots.
no,
what I'm
that's
saying.
what's really more fucked is the defensive meta.
Yeah. Because with those, even the 12-ounce gloves, you can they're still thicker. They're still this giant clump. You have a club on your hand, so you can still, if you're Floyd, you can just sit back and just do this, and eat those shots.
Right, because the gloves are
Because
so
the gloves are
big.
still eating 70% of those shots.
Yeah.
But MMA gloves, 4 ounces,
It goes
it's just
right
your hand.
through. Yeah.
You watch one MMA fight where some guy could successfully the whole fight just do this.
Yeah. No.
Get fucking
Yeah,
KO'd.
it's not a difference.
He's gonna get KO'd. There's no way.
Boxing to me just feels like 1940s fighting.
Well,
Just
unless
like,
you get guys,
we
and
do
this is
it
a
like
good segue
men.
though. Good segue into why the name of today's episode, 40 Pounds of Excuses, Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury.
Fucking, do you know anything about either of the boxers? The Gypsy King or the Bronze Bomber?
Tyson Fury, he's 6'10".
I heard Joe Rogan talk about
yeah,
him.
so he's 6'10". He struggles
That's
with
huge.
he struggles with mental illness.
Okay.
Like that was the thing he struggled
Yeah.
with for real.
Substance
He-
abuse.
But that's important because he was such a talented boxer, but then like blew up to like 380 pounds. We pulled the pictures of Nerds of Words last
Holy
week.
shit.
Of
Wait,
him.
you know what? I saw a picture
Yeah,
of him
he's
really
so fat. Yeah,
and
that's
then
it.
now he's ripped again.
And then he got in shape, and then
Yeah.
he got his life around. No, it's a very inspiring story.
Dude, that just made me look at it and go, what the fuck am I doing?
no, it's
Like,
a very inspiring story.
this fat
but-
fuck can do it.
But their first fight, obviously, it was a draw.
Yeah.
But Tyson is a better technical boxer than Deontay Wilder, though, is power.
Okay.
So if he connects, of course he could go down.
Yeah.
But you'll see it was just outclassed. But the excuses thing is he wore this crazy suit, which was 40 pounds, which is awesome, by the way.
Yeah, it looks sick.
100% props to that suit. It's sick.
And this guy's
Is
the
it?
guy who
yeah,
lost.
I love it. I fucking love it.
I was gonna talk shit on it, and then I remembered it was like a Black History Month tribute suit. But
I
like,
didn't even know what that was. It's still sick.
Wakanda forever. No.
Yeah, well,
Is this the guy who lost?
yeah.
Dude, that is a bold ass move.
Well, here's
bro.
the thing. He said he goes.
it looks like a Game of Thrones fan video. Like, this is what the Night King should have been like.
Yeah,
he should have
it
stormed
does.
King's Landing and
I'm-
not gone to the north.
on the mountain for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyson
true.
Fury
He
is
does
the
look-
mountain.
He really is a
dude.
mountain, though.
That
no,
was
but
elaborate.
Deontay Wilder though, he goes, I don't want to make excuses or anything, but like, the suit was kind of heavy. It was 40 pounds. I really didn't have legs from the beginning of the fight. I was like,
You
okay.
put it on in the locker room.
Oh, here's
knowing it was
the
that
quote.
heavy.
He didn't hurt me at all, but the simple fact is, Kevin, that's the person
Yeah.
who was interviewing him, that my uniform was too heavy for me. I didn't have no legs from the beginning of the fight. In the third round, my legs were just shot all the way through.
That's enough. By the way, he said,
Imagine if you were kicking.
He said he didn't hurt me at all. He took a flush right and got dropped. He was bleeding from his ears.
Wasn't there a
That's not normal.
There's like a screenshot of
Yeah.
him being like,
He get fucked up.
Yeah.
Just be like, hey, I got outclassed. Which
Dude,
he
I'm gonna
did.
be honest. I lost the fight, but
He
also
licked his
maybe
blood.
the suit was a bad idea. Looking back,
Oh, but when he was on Rogan, there's a clip of him being like, I train with the 45-pound weight vest every day.
then it shouldn't have mattered.
Exactly.
You're just walking to the ring, taking it off.
That's so ridiculous.
Honestly,
like,
though,
training with a bulletproof vest on, and you're like, not today.
That's 5 bulletproof vests, dude.
Oh, really? I always thought they were heavier than that.
I think it depends on
I
what
guess
they're made
Kev's
out
wear
of.
'em.
Kevlar. They're all made out of Kevlar.
No,
My bike
the
lock's
military
made
has
of
the
Kevlar.
steel plate
Yeah,
ones.
we could have had those too. They're very, very light. They're so light. You
Oh,
could
really?
you could fucking fold.
I think
it.
yours was like 'cause they didn't care about you. I think if
It was
you wanted
paper.
to work,
It's paper mache. They're like, why is it crinkling? Like, shut up. Don't open it.
Is this newspaper?
So
Yeah.
it looks
Don't
like
open it.
the level 3A vests. I'm sure you probably know what that means.
Yes.
They are 5 to 6 pounds.
Yeah. That's
oh,
it.
what's 3A mean? How many shots does that take? Don't they
Three.
only
It's
take
a 9
one?
millimeter. it's 9.
No, that's the
45
thing. Unless they're steel plated, they're not going to be taking anything bigger than a 9 mil.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's for straight up.
Well, I
Like,
thought,
that's just
I thought
not
they were
happening.
only
9 and
designed
down.
to take one shot, and
No,
then
it
they're
could
like,
take
I
multiple.
fall apart.
So all the
9
criminals
can
have
take a few.
22s, right?
What?
All the criminals carry 22s.
No. That'd be great.
Yeah,
you can
if that
afford.
was the case, I guess. I don't know. But
Hitting you with BB guns. You're like, yeah, I'm wearing a vest, bitch.
oh my eye, Kevin.
Yeah,
Kevin, my eye. Telling mom. Yeah, this is an excuse nonsense. Tyson Fury's better.
Well, you're all right. Obviously, wearing that much
So
before
you,
the
do you
fucking
guys like or dislike this guy who wore the suit?
I like both. I like both.
Okay,
I
okay.
like Fury better.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get the vibe of this whole fight. Really.
I Tyson Fury is one of the greatest stories in, if not all of sports, at the very least combat sports. Just like
Okay.
what he overcame and like the heights that he has risen to, and the whole rise has been entertaining too, which has been something boxing has been sorely lacking for a long time.
I would say that's fucking true.
Yeah,
this is the most I've heard about boxing. I think maybe not ever, but in a really long time.
The first fight was super tightly contested, where you really saw how their styles matched up, and actually, like Wilder got a huge knockdown in the last round.
Two knockdowns.
But like at the very end, where like Tyson could have been fucking out. You know what I mean?
Do these guys get CTE?
Yeah, of course.
Because if I'm thinking about boxing, what's the rules in the sense of if you get hit and you get knocked down, how do they know if you're concussed or not?
Oh,
they all.
You don't get up. Or you get up and you can't stand, like, oh, you're done. TKO.
If you can take a
but you
step
can have
before
a
the
concussion
guy
that's the
and
thing.
still get up.
It's MMA too.
That's what he's getting at. I think that they don't even know half the time when they're concussed.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
what
they
I
are.
mean.
They just
don't.
are. I mean, like, I almost
and they're
promise
just
you.
like, I'm going.
Trust me, I thought. I know.
Yeah,
You're
okay.
In a
just
fight,
concussed.
you are going to get
just
concussed.
You're like, my head
That's
hurts
kind
a
of
lot.
scary, dude.
It's such an archaic system. It's literally like, can you convince me that you're alive before I count to 8? And that's what it comes down to.
Yeah, okay.
It's like the fucking meme of like, maybe a government invented by 1,700 slave owners isn't the best system ever. And it's like, yeah, dude, maybe we should change boxing a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, change
For their protection, at least.
everybody's.
MMA is safer than boxing and football.
It's way safer.
Because there's further time between fights. Yeah, you can get dinged up in practice, but there's a lot of really stringent medical care, especially because the spotlight that's put on it is a barbaric
I'm
sport.
going to have to
Also-
disagree because you can be an NFL kicker and...
Kickers
You're
not even
good.
part of the team.
Yes, they are.
They don't even practice.
That's
with
what
the
you
team.
say till they need to make the kick. And
Literally,
you're like, he's our guy.
Punters, punters are useless.
A girl could be a fucking kicker. True. Literally a girl. We talked about this on Sweet Heat. Fucking a girl could be a kicker.
Damn, you're wrong, but okay. They still have to cover kicks. You can't have just some lady out there running around getting fucking
then
Dude,
run off
that's
the
mental
field.
warfare, dude.
Dude, because there would totally be some dick who's like, now I can beat women like...
Nah, dude, it's like
And
in
it's
Men
good.
in Black
That's
when the
half the
targets
NFL.
are
Yeah,
close.
exactly. Especially when you play the Cowboys, a bunch of fucking, you know...
Yeah, dude, they already have
Criminals.
girls.
Well, they're a bunch of criminals, the wife beaters and shit. You
Are
know? Yeah, dude. The
Cowboys?
Cowboys have so many players that have done fucked up shit.
Oh, Greg Hardy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, he's not on their team.
Well,
He's not on their team
He
anymore.
knows that I know Greg
but he
Hardy
fights
because
in
Greg
the-
Hardy fights in the UFC now.
now. okay.
That's why I check Greg
Oh, he
Hardy.
does?
Yeah.
Oh.
By the way, UFC is the ultimate fighting Conor. It's Conor McGregor's fighting league.
By the way, Greg Hardy, piece of shit, because he.
Is he a good fighter?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's
Yeah,
heavyweight.
no.
He just swings.
He
Okay.
just swings, and literally his fights have either been complete like injury fluke, what the fuck just happened fights, or just like boring, tepid, like I'm afraid I'm gonna catch another charge if I lay hands on you fight.
I remember that cheap shot he gave?
Yeah. It's
So
fucking
what, he's
garbage.
just fighting for money? And not like for the love of the sport? Ah. That guy's such a piece of shit.
Yeah. Don't worry. When he's out of the cage, he still fights for the love of the sport.
Yeah, but against weaker opponents.
He
yeah.
only his only love of the sport when he's hitting a woman, and he's like, I
Yeah.
fucking love the sport. He's like, this is a great. I'm 100.
He's like, I do this at home. I think I can handle it. It's like, not
Well,
the
like,
same
by the way, he hasn't fought a real opponent in the UFC. Greg Hardy.
No, not at all. They literally keep bringing in sandbags for him, and it's just like,
he's barely
another
winning.
warm up. Like
Wow.
Mulligan.
He's a big dude, though. I will say
I would
that.
love to see him fight like fucking Stipe. Just to
get his ass beat,
yes,
dude.
just to Stipe could be like, oh, you hit woman?
I
Okay.
really
If
hope
he talks like that,
the
you hit woman?
No. Stipe's
That's a great business move, actually. When the UFC realizes that they can't market him as an actual fighter, they should be like, oh, well, we're going to fucking juice him by just be like, fucking
Throwing him to
Greg,
the
the
wolves.
fucking wife. Yeah, like, whatever the fuck he did. He beat women,
I
right?
think it
That's
was
what he
his
did,
wife.
Yes.
Des Bryant like beat the shit out of his mom, right?
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that.
For the love of the
And
sport.
Zeke did some shit, didn't he?
Punched a girl in the face, which again, I talked about this on the show a bunch of times already, but like, and you don't have to know football to probably agree with me here, but
I lived with Jeff.
the whole thing about like Colin Kaepernick and like it's racist about the teams not. I'm like, no. If he was good,
Which he
teams would
was.
do everything in their power to defend him. Like, so Ezekiel Elliott punched a chick.
Right, I get what you're
And
getting
the
at.
hold on, and the Cowboys were like, let's do everything in our power, right? To not have him suspended though, huh?
Yeah.
So
Yo, if you
Joe
were-
Mixon, Bengals running back,
Oh, right.
punched a chick in the face.
That was in college. It
But
hurt
was
his
right
draft
before
stock.
the draft.
Right. But I'm
and
just.
But his
He's
suspension,
been good.
No, but my point is his suspension.
He hasn't been mixing it. Okay.
No, they said you still have to serve.
Ah. Yeah, okay.
No, but they said he has to serve a suspension. Remember for that college
Right.
incident.
Yes.
And then the
he
Bengals,
did.
yes, but the Bengals were like, "How about hear us out? He doesn't do that suspension because
Yeah.
he's good.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they only care about talent. The NFL has no morals.
Yeah,
the owners
no.
don't have morals. They're like,
It's all about
is
winning.
He good? Kaepernick, they're like, he's not good enough
Dude,
for, this,
if you
for
can-
this fight.
If
For
you
this,
get enough
win.
credit
Yeah,
with an
yeah.
audience, I think you could pull that off on stage. That's pretty funny to me, and it's true. Fucking like if he was good, he would have all of the job
Yeah,
offers.
I've tried. People are like, you're racist. I'm
You don't
like,
have enough
I'm
credit.
not.
You don't have enough credit.
I
If
know.
you were Bill Burr, if you gave that joke to Bill Burr and
I
he
know.
wanted
Or
it,
if you
he
were
could
black.
make it work.
Right.
No,
you're
it's not.
black,
It's
it
not
would
even
really
that. It's literally just being like having enough credit that we're like, we care enough about your opinion to hear what it is.
I'm just Adam Nutter. They're like, you're a racist comic from where? That's all that is. But like, he's right. If I gave that to,
They're like, where are you from? So we know where's racist.
Staten Island? Oh well, we know that.
Oh yeah, no.
Where's the South part? Oh, that's the Italian part. That's that's
You
the
were really
racist part.
fucking up my bingo board here,
You're like
kid.
3 for 3. But that's true though. I really believe that.
One thing with that though that always bummed me out is when people try to act like he was like really trying to be like, well, maybe if I make this political stand, then I'll get picked up because I know that I'm gonna get axed soon because I'm losing it. I think if anything, he knew he was on his way out, and he's like, fuck it, on my way out, I'm taking a stand.
Maybe.
Like I just got fired and fucking told
I
off
mean,
my
he
boss.
was a 1-11 quarterback his last year playing. He was 1-11.
Dude.
Not a good. Is that a good record? I'm sorry.
Listen, the point of the fact of the matter is he's good enough to play.
But he's not good enough.
He's
for the
better than
hassle.
Nathan Peterman,
Hold
and
on.
don't start this shit.
No, dude, he's not good enough for the hassle.
Right? No, but
That's my point.
I disagree in the sense of if Zeke and all them started this, there would be real shit going down. It's just that people they care about a flag more than they care about women. That's just what it comes
It really
down
was.
to.
It really was a lot of that too.
Yeah.
I mean, like we understand
think
that.
I wanted the Eagles to
I really
pick
think
him up.
that's just, it's no morals and it's about money. And they're like, hey,
No, I don't- of
Zeke,
course.
Zeke is
It's
our
not
best.
morals.
Zeke
It's
is
not
morals.
100% our best
Right.
player. We will do anything
Right.
in our power.
I'm just saying the
It's
public.
like, is punch a woman your Samson? Like, then punch more women, Zeke. Like, get stronger to run. Like,
you know the plural for
punch a-
woman is women, right?
I'm
just
when Zeke runs out of the tunnel, they have the cheerleaders line up. He starts to punch him in the
Yeah.
face, and he grows stronger with each punch. Like,
we would just do double.
That's a sick superpower, dude. That'd be a sick comic book.
It's like
the fucking
spinach.
woman
He's
beater,
like Popeye.
dude.
Yeah, but it's women. He's like, I need to punch a woman right now.
That's the joke. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the joke.
No, I like to keep going till it's dead.
Love that. I love that, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But that's true. It's true. It's
Yeah,
true.
no, you're right,
I
yeah.
will not. I will fucking take that to the fucking grave. That's 1,000%. I believe that.
That's
for
in
sure.
every sport.
I also got into. You saw what I posted today about what is and isn't a sport.
Yeah.
I like to start shit, on social media for funsies.
Oh, I know.
And and
I didn't see it.
and I said I consider a sport, and people know this take on the show, and I'm not gonna get into the whole thing, but like I consider a sport anything where an opponent can directly affect the outcome.
Oh yeah, no.
Right.
Did I like it or not?
I think you
I
did.
liked it.
I-
I think
I-
I
that's
liked
why
it.
I'm
I think
bringing it
I
up.
debated taking my like back though, because I thought about it more when I was pooping. And I scrolled back across it.
You can still like it and just comment as be like, I like where you're going. I like your broad idea.
I didn't feel like putting my opinion on it out there, but now here we are. So why don't
We're
you go
live.
ahead and just like I cut you
All
off?
right,
What was the
so-
post?
No, so that was pretty much it. So I said like things like, and he's gonna disagree with me. So well, we did and didn't.
We did.
Hold on.
No.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Most normal people disagree with you.
Yeah, but I've turned people. And
They're dumb.
No, they're not.
They're
dumb.
the sheep that you speak about.
I
They're
think
the
what
sheep, and you're
happens
trying to
is-
lead them.
I'm a great. It's called
No, no.
beating words with better words.
This is what-
beating
no.
speech with better speech.
This is what happens. You just
Wow.
bitch about something for long enough where everyone's like, yeah, you're right. And then you're like, see, turning the tide. And we're like, yeah.
Hey, you could be wrong. That's fine.
no, I
It was
just-
the open forums. Be wrong. That's fine. No, so like golf, not a. Now, by the way, again, I'm not saying it's easy.
Anyone
right?
who
Like,
golfs
I'm not
out
saying
there-
any of this is easy.
Right.
It's hard. I can't swing a golf club, dude. Kevin used to play golf. Kevin does play golf. He's actually very good. Kevin Dolton, who used to host one of the hosts of this podcast, he was very good. He's very good at golf. I can't swing a
Yeah,
club
I
for my
suck.
fucking life.
Yeah.
I understand it's hard. It's talent. I'm not saying that. It's super skillful.
Never met a woman you didn't like enough, huh?
Just saying. It's not a sport because unless Tiger Woods could charge you with his golf club after
He's
5
tried.
seconds.
He's tried.
No. His wife has tried.
Wow. She
Now,
succeeded.
if she gets to do that after a 5-second tee, then like he's like, ready to go. 5, 4,
It's
3.
extreme
She's
golf.
running down the fucking
Yeah.
green.
You better get that shot off.
Right.
Yeah.
Then it's a sport. But
That-
it's
I would watch that.
I have a lot of counter thoughts.
Please
to
do.
this.
Please give
so,
me.
So one of the main ones is why are we excluding the psychological element of sports? In golf, if you go and I see what you scored, then there is now pressure on me to respond to that in a specific way.
It's your own hold on.
I can play you out on a hole because I can react to what you just put on the board. So just like how in football, if I know I'm down by a certain amount, it determines if I go for a punt or an onside kick or you know what I mean? Like it changes everything.
But here's the thing though, it's individual score. So like, you're playing nature and you're playing your own mind. In other words, that other golfer isn't like, hey bitch, fucking 64, you got a 68. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a little different.
I get what you're saying.
If he was able to do that during the fucking tee or during the drive,
why does individual score this?
Because it's your individual score. You're playing yourself and you're playing the course. You're not playing an opponent. Right. The opponent's your mind in the course. That's not in a direct opponent. In my idea of a sport.
But if I didn't even think of the idea of the course as the opponent, but if you're to put it like that, then how is the opponent not directly influencing the golfer by having sand traps here and
that's
this
the
there?
Game itself. That's just then don't have golf then. Like that is just golf. So like that's what I'm saying. It's just a fucking really hard, skillful, competitive thing. Golf.
But I think that it. Literally what you're saying, it does show in how people respond to golf, because golf is seen as an incredibly low-level, borderline sport, but a sport nonetheless because of what it is. So if we're to say that the course is the opponent, it just happens to be a very predictable opponent that when you watch tape, it is the exact same thing every time. You know what I mean?
The opponent. No, that's just a game of golf.
I just want you.
But I still think you're playing other people because you need to respond to their score.
They're playing themselves. You're playing yourself. You're taking in other words, there's no one who's like, I'm pushing you during your drive. Oh, you're putting? Fucking loser. No one's do that. You can't do that in golf. It's like against the rules.
Yeah.
But you can't do that in tennis.
But you're straight up playing tennis, dude.
You're right. I forgot what you meant by individual score for a second. I was thinking like one-on-one.
Different argument. No, tennis. You play.
So track isn't a sport. So
this is the deal with track.
People.
If you 100 the 10K where you could cut off lanes, it is because you could actually slow someone else down with your movement. But if you're just in your own lane, you're literally just like, oh, I'm just not as naturally talented as the guy to my left or right. So I'm just racing myself.
Pole vault's not a sport. That's not a sport?
No, that's the least sport
you're competing
that's ever
against
sported.
Yourself.
Okay, I'm just trying to feel you out on this.
The other opponent doesn't directly affect your job of getting over that pole. Your own natural ability or your own skill level does. That's you.
So if in golf, the objective was there are two people on a hole at a time, and it's the first one to get it in the fucking hole.
Yeah, that's a sport now.
Yes,
that's now a sport.
Yes,
yeah.
Direct competition.
How physical does it need to be?
It doesn't need to be physical at all. Chess.
A sport I'd watch.
So chess is a sport to you. So where do you fall on esports? I'm a little Korea boy. I watch esports.
Sport.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think it depends on the game.
Yes.
Esports is weird to me because we get the blanket statement of I've
first-person shooters, any sports game, anything where you're directly playing an opponent. RPG games don't count. Overwatch counts.
Dude, I love it.
Tetris doesn't
So you're
count.
saying like a MOBA, like an RTS, wouldn't count when they're literally going a real-time strategy.
It does.
It's
It
a
would
role-playing game. An
count.
MMO game would count too if you're playing against other people.
Other people, right?
You're always
I'm
playing
sorry.
against other
I'm not
people.
against the computer. I'm sorry.
That's not against AI.
That's what I meant. Sorry, you're right.
No CPUs.
You're right.
So esports is what got me really thinking on this idea of the meta. Like, you understand the concept of meta? It's in everything. Okay, cool.
I read a whole book on metaphysics.
All right, beautiful. So fucking like the meta in video games, it's determined by what the player base decides is meta.
Sure.
If we all agree that this one comp in Overwatch where we're flying in the air using rocket launchers is meta, then you have to either play with that or to counter that, right?
Yes.
So if it's determined by all the players, if the way other people are golfing creates a meta, you know what I mean? Like if it is a game that is played, it becomes a meta, and if it's physical, it becomes a sport.
No, because it's a sport. It's a sport that doesn't have to be defined by being physical. Again, it has nothing to do with physicality.
That's a game or a match.
No, it's still a sport. A game is golf.
So you want to redefine everything then?
Yeah, I don't like how we have.
We're shaking
I don't like how we have certain
golf,
things.
bowling.
Yep, out.
All right. I know you had NASCAR on your list, right?
No, NASCAR counts as a sport.
No, it's a hobby. Fuck that shit.
I know it sucks, but come on, I gotta be unbiased.
I have a hot take on NASCAR.
But people get wrecked. You can fucking wreck something.
Yeah, I guess.
I think you'll agree with my hot take on NASCAR. It's
I
not a
doubt
competition between the drivers. It's a competition between the pit crews.
No, because you still have to get in
both.
first place, and again, I could literally hit your car with my car. Like if I'm pitting you, fuck out of here.
That's pretty cool.
It's super cool. What's the face
Not
died?
like 150
Ryan Newman
miles.
almost died from it. It was super cool.
Yeah.
So that's like badminton. I know it's silly, but that's a sport. 'cause
Hey,
you're
we
playing
agree to
somebody.
disagree here.
Volleyball.
I'm just,
Some of us here.
Rusty's new to this. I know how you feel. I know how Blaze feels, but Rusty was trying to pick.
I've
a
seen
I
his
just think that
eyes
you're-
roll a few times.
I
That's
just-
fine.
Scary,
That's fair.
man.
Well,
That's
I didn't-
fair.
I'm super.
No, we have the
stoned.
Undertaker here.
My thing with it is I think you're just like downplaying what a game is, and you're making it sound like a game is an illegitimate thing. I think
No.
that
No.
a game of skill is
He's just
is
trying to
comparable
define
to a
it,
sport.
so
I don't think sports are
Dude,
above games. I think
I'm
that
not
they are
Actually-
hold
different
on.
categories.
No, I never said that though.
a lot of
I
times
never
they're
said
almost
that,
they're
though.
the same thing.
Huh.
I think what you're. I think.
Yeah,
I think we're on the
football's a
same
game
page.
and a
Yeah,
sport.
I think yeah, exactly. I think they're the
Yeah,
same
but Russ, I
thing.
never said that it's better. I'm just defining a sport. That's all I'm doing. I'm just putting a label on what I think a sport. That's just a highly competitive game. Yeah, golf's honestly, I play football. I can't play golf, so I don't know. What does that tell you? I mean, so just because I play football doesn't mean I can play
I
golf.
think it tells me you're a man and you work
Nah,
well with
I'm
other
like a
men.
half man.
I
Trust me.
I think you're a man when you're around other men, but you just turn into a little bitch by yourself.
I mean, I cried on this show, so
Oh,
not this show. Nerds Words.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
Did you?
Nerds Words. Fuck yeah.
Plugs. There's words.
Yeah, plugs. Yeah, Nerds Words.
Love it.
But yeah, so that's really what it comes down to. Oh, so
Interesting.
the surfing thing, by the way, because they goes like, well, that's just based off
Ooh.
judge scoring, and I was like, that's absolutely not. And then he's like, well, they have like racing ones where you could like cut people off. Well, there you go.
No, every competition's like that. So there's like priority. So when you take off on a wave, the person closest to like the inside of the peel part has like the priority of that wave. So like in surfing, depending on how you're scoring, depends on who gets that. And then if a wave's coming, if you paddle around the guy and you now have that inside, then like they can't like drop like.
But
take
that's
off.
directly affecting.
Right. So there are like.
So by that logic, it's a sport.
Yep.
Is gymnastics a sport then?
Absolutely not. It's a super highly.
It's just you in the
competitive thing.
rings, baby.
What is it then? If gymnastics is not a
Competition.
sport, what is it? It's a competition?
Yeah,
It
it's a highly competitive competition.
keeps them
Highly
girls
competitive
little.
competition. All right, Trump, fucking cool it.
It's a cool hobby.
It's the
So
most competitive competition.
I was hoping I could get that by. They may calling it out. No, it's just a very hard thing to do.
I mean, I'm just like going through a lot of Olympic events in my head. I don't
you
feel
could
like
do a
games
summer
Most
fire
Olympics aren't
Olympics.
sports, like swimming. No,
Most Olympics aren't sports.
That's
Love
right.
it.
yeah.
Wow, this is crazy though. There's like a couple different things that I'm reading here. It's like it was gymnastics and sports. Obviously, actually, science shows
I
gymnastics might be the hardest
understand.
sport in the world.
It's not. You know, it's harder
I
hitting
know.
a baseball, like
No,
right
no,
there.
no.
That's
Yeah.
the hardest thing to do.
That is the hardest thing to do.
Statistically.
Get me a 17-year-old girl who can hit a 90-mile-per-hour fastball from
Different.
Aroldis Chapman.
Men
So-
do gymnastics.
So are you talking about a matter of dynamics? Does it have to be dynamic to you to be a sport? Like
No,
like-
an opponent has to be able to.
No, he
directly
literally
affect the
bents
outcome.
it to be where
dynamics,
somebody
like,
has to
means.
run in front of somebody.
No,
Like-
chess.
And like
He's just saying that if the opponent can
Checkers.
affect the outcome of your performance.
if me and Evan are
I don't
going against
understand.
each other
So-
in gymnastics
so
and he
funny that he
nails a
can't, like,
triple
grasp it.
backflip, I either have to do the same but better or go for a
No,
fucking quadruple.
because I'm a judge then.
I think you could nail a triple
Hold
backflip. by the way.
He has terrible knees. No, he can't. Because let's say I'm a judge then, right? And let's say you're from France. I'm a French judge. And he's from Canada. I go, he got a 10, and Evan got a 9.
yeah.
Why'd you make us both pussy countries?
Because that's what you guys are.
What are you?
I'm also a pussy country. I said France too. I said I'm from France.
Okay, cool. You made us boys. Wait, are you just wait? Hang on. You don't care what Evan thinks. You're trying to get me to agree with you, so you put us
he
as
already
boys.
disagrees with me.
You made us statesmen. Of course, I'm going with my statesman.
Goddamn right. I'm also a
Like,
I mean,
country
country
hater.
it's a pretty good concept.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think it's fascinating. I like game theory shit.
Oh, and then someone messaged my Facebook link and said, "Hey, Patrice had the same exact idea as you," and linked an old O&A clip I never heard. And I listened to it. And he said almost the same exact thing.
About sports?
Almost the same exact thing.
Oh wow.
Well, now that I know you stole this idea from a black guy,
Nope.
I'm in.
Also, not a bit. I'm just saying this on the
Most
show.
late accomplishments. so.
But I was like, that's so funny. So now I feel even more justified that a brilliant man like Patrice also essentially says the same thing.
without you knowing.
Well, he said golf's not a sport.
I'm gonna have to call this inconclusive. I'm not gonna be able to take a side on it. I
That's
just think
fair.
it's fascinating. We could fucking ramble about it for a
But
while,
can
probably.
you at least here's the thing. This is all I want from people. I'm not even saying you have to agree with me. But I would say you're lying and being biased if you wouldn't say I have good points.
Oh, no, I do think you have good points.
Thank you.
I wouldn't have spent time thinking about it twice today. Now 3 times today.
Thank you. That's all I want. Hey, that's all I want. I'm not. I mean, I am
so
trying
funny.
to turn people. I am. This is a
Yeah.
slow turn. I am, but I just don't like when people are like, "Well, that's fucking dumb." I'm like, that's not dumb.
No.
What I'm saying
I
is valid
saw it,
points.
I liked
Yeah.
it. I read it out loud to my girlfriend. She said, "That's dumb." I said, "You think so?" And I closed my
Hey,
phone. And
I don't
then
like your
later, I was
girlfriend.
pooping. I was
Said,
like,
unlike.
"Is this dumb?" I think she might be right. This might be dumb. And then I read it again. Hey, I took
By the
time
way,
out of my poop.
it gets
That's
a
a
response
lot.
every
That's
time I
a
post
lot.
it. It always gets a response on all the platforms I post it on, because people feel
It's a
triggered.
controversial issue.
I know they get mad. Like
Yeah.
Dan Clark's cousin, Steve Clark, wrote, "I don't agree with any of this." I was like, "Yeah, man, most people don't." I was like, "That's fine."
It's a good point.
I'm like, "You
though.
don't have to.
Yeah.
You
Can
don't
we
have
change
to."
the title to 40 pounds of bad opinions?
Hot take.
I think I don't even know if we have enough zeros to put on.
Wow. Wow. By the way, what is this from? What foreign
I've never
currency am
seen
I
that.
holding in my
Let me
hand
see.
right now?
I forgot you're illiterate. Go ahead, sir.
Throw it over
Oh.
here. I'll tell you.
I didn't read it. I just wanted. I thought
I'm really good at
someone might
flipping
know off the
coins.
top. That was
For the river
actually sounded
sticks,
perfect,
boy.
dude. That was a good.
I'm
was a
really good at
movie.
flipping
It says Costa Rica on it. What
Yeah,
do
I
you
know.
mean,
I didn't
dude?
read it. I didn't even read it.
Oh, can we go back to when you called Mayweather the illiterate one? That's like if I only knew Tom Brady as the dude who kisses his son. Like,
Yeah, no, that's fair.
That's fair.
And that's how you should know him.
Also, hey, I'm gonna lump you guys into this
Open
too.
mouth kisses. Don't you forget.
3-time Super Bowl losers to the Giants and Eagles.
Yeah, true. Facts. We don't like Tom Brady here, man.
I switched teams 4 times growing up.
Wow, real front runner, huh?
And then I stopped giving a shit about football. And then right before the Eagles got good, I was like, I got to pick a team so I can talk about football with people. Might as well be a local boy. And then they got
And
good.
what year was this?
Huh?
You
just
did
said
this in 2000?
Huh?
No, you just said it.
No.
Yeah.
Like, literally, like,
Right,
before they got
before the
good.
Eagles
Yeah.
got good.
No,
They've been
like,
good
like,
since
what,
like
2015?
2000.
yeah, like 2 years
Yeah,
before
like
they won the
really
Super Bowl.
before they won
like,
the Super
like,
Bowl.
like,
All right,
really, like,
it's a bit close
like-
for comfort, but we'll allow it.
Oh, no. It's literally like I don't care enough about sports to be a bandwagon front runner, dude.
Yeah.
Because I don't follow like
And the Eagles
like
are
the-
a hard team
I-
to bandwagon. 'Cause
Exactly.
they've always fucking.
yeah,
sucked.
no. Every time I try to
Fuck
care
up.
about them, I'm like, oh, did they lose? Why did I check the score? That was stupid of me.
Wanna-
Like,
Wow. Imagine watching all
yo,
the games.
our Overwatch team looks great right now, though. So I'm feeling good.
They're building that thing in Philly, right?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
the esports thing.
Yeah, June 6th. You want to come with me?
No.
You're gonna
Oh,
go
dude,
down there.
That's
They're
D-Day. You sure respected D-Day.
Dude, the production
Yeah,
is.
wait.
Yeah, it's D-Day. Who are we playing, dude? I bet we're playing some fucking Koreans. We're gonna fuck them up.
Yeah. U.S. That's all I need is any like chant, and I'll go whatever the chant is. I will chant. 'Cause
I like
love
how
chants.
he connected D-Day to Koreans.
Asians, Japanese.
It was against the
Doesn't
Germans.
matter. Axis powers, Blaze.
All right,
Come on,
all right.
USA.
That's
USA.
That's a weak
USA.
link, but
I just we're fucking up a foreign country. It's gonna be sick. It's what we do. It's what
That's
we do.
what we do
That's-
best.
And I'm not talking about the U.S. I'm talking about Philly.
are you playing?
Philly.
Do you play like competitive? Like,
Oh no, I'm not. I don't play PC, so I could never be like competitive.
oh, what do you
with
play
it.
Overwatch on Xbox? I guess.
I just play on PlayStation, but
Oh, okay.
I like watch it. I really
Who is
like it.
PlayStation?
I play Pokemon competitively.
And
It's all
Anthony
Xbox.
Bartolacci.
Oh yeah, what a
Fucking
fucking
loser.
goon.
My second question: who the fuck has Costa Rican currency here? Why?
I've
is
never
it
been
here?
to Costa Rica,
It's
so
the best flipping coin.
Oh, you brought this here.
Yeah, it's mine.
Oh, it's yours.
Yeah, give it a flip. It's a
Oh.
good flipping coin.
Have you been to Costa Rica?
It-
oh my
you're
god,
bad
this
at
guy.
that. It
hit the
Golf's not a sport.
It
You can't even flip a
It fits in the
coin.
palm of your hand perfectly. It's great.
Golf's not a sport.
No.
Yeah, well,
Not- All right, but what if we both put our thumbs on it and tried to flip it? Then would it be a sport?
oh, that's true because
Well, what's the goal?
oh, I don't know.
Yo, if we gave each other a
Yeah,
Du-
sport.
if we gave each other a Dutch rudder, would that be a sport?
Well, no, it's just fun.
No. But
It's
whoever,
pleasurable.
whoever comes first
Yes.
wins. Wait, whoever comes first loses.
Could you do that? That feels like that would be difficult.
jerk my boy off? For
but
sure.
like at the same time, it would,
I mean, like it would be weird to feel my forearm graze his hairless arm.
I'm like those cats that have no hair on them.
dude. For
Oh,
some
yep,
reason, I
you're
never knew
slick,
that you
dude.
did that. That you shaved your
Are
arm.
you sure you don't think swimming is a sport? Because
Yeah.
you are very hydrodynamic.
Thank you,
Yeah,
buddy.
true. Swimmers shave all their shit.
Aqua dynamic. Want to shift over to a little NFL free agency talk,
Yeah, hell yeah.
and then we'll go over to a little baseball talk because I want to talk about the Astros getting plunked in spring training
Yeah, sure.
for fun because I hate them.
Wait, Le'Veon's not a free agent this year.
I
Is
have
he?
no idea what the free agency.
Le'Veon? You said it like he was a Pokemon.
Might
Le'Veon.
as well be.
I choose you, Le'Veon.
What's his name?
Is it- I don't
people
fucking
say-
Namdi Kunsu. Do you know that guy? Look, his name just looks like letters. He's the second one.
See, they're saying Tom
this-
Brady and Dak
That
Prescott,
one, the one that's highlighted.
but this
Yeah.
isn't confirmed, right?
No, it's just they haven't been signed yet, so this is like
Enderman Kong.
So yeah, I mean technically yes.
Yeah.
They haven't been signed, so yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They're
They're
not
contracted,
released, though.
right.
Okay, my bad. Okay,
So but they so a big one is Dak.
interesting. You know
Dak
what?
keeps asking for money.
He's garbage.
And they're
So,
like, no.
by the way, you don't deserve it.
And then people were saying, what if Tom Brady goes to Dallas?
I heard he wanted to go to Vegas.
Really? That just doesn't seem like a good fit for him. He wants to go to a team that's like a quarterback away from winning.
Are the Cowboys a quarterback away from winning?
Dude, I think their roster is really talented.
No.
They're good, but
I think Tom Brady could take them to the next level. As much as I hate Dallas, they have great young linebackers. If they keep Amari Cooper, they have They have Zeke, the best O line that Tom Brady's ever played with. Like, or you can go to Oakland and go 5-11, because Brady's not going to change.
And especially brand new stadium in Vegas, literally a whole new franchise.
Why the
essentially.
fuck? Like, why would you want? No, Actually, if I was Tom Brady, if they would take me in Chicago, that's where I would go. Because
I heard Trubisky's the starter again.
Well, I can't believe that, because it's like, how do you guys keep doing this?
I know.
Like,
wasn't he the worst quarterback in the league this past year?
Probably.
I mean, I don't know. There's probably some.
No, probably if it wasn't the worst, but probably one of the worst.
Yeah.
I mean, like considering how many starts too. I'm not going to count.
Every game I
one
watched him
game.
play in, it was like, dude.
Well, let's go down this top 10 list.
Yeah.
Okay, Dak Prescott, number one.
Yeah. I think Dallas resigns.
Let me ask you that. Let's play this game, and Russ, you can play this game too if you want. I know you don't know a lot, but okay, the game's gonna be: do you think they resign, get let go straight up, or they sign with a new team?
Okay.
So let's just do top 10. Let's do the whole fucking list. So let's go 10 to 1. So we'll start 10.
Okay.
So Yannick Ngakoue, the DN from Jacksonville, you think resigns, gets cut, or signs with a new team?
I think they resign him.
Yeah, I totally agree. He's young
He's
talent.
25. Yeah.
And by the way, him and Miles Jack together are very good.
25 in the NFL is young. That's
Yeah.
like your prime years, just so you know.
Yeah, 23 or 25, 26.
Yeah.
I was gonna say resign. I think maybe you guys should let me guess first because
Yeah.
Because
Ev, what do you think?
I mean, I think it's obvious that they're going to re-sign him, but
Yeah.
like, the smart move, honestly, would be to restart the team. I mean, they failed with the Nick Foles signing.
Dude, they
epic failed.
Agreed.
How you gonna have the number
one?
one defense and miss the playoffs every year? It's
crazy.
So they need to blow the team up. They need to start
Jalen
over
Ramsey's
again.
gone though.
They need to make some trades. I think before Leonard Fournette falls apart completely, they need to trade him, even for like a third-round pick or something stupid.
Yeah. Oh, so you're saying they need to rebuild?
They need to blow
He's
that
saying
team
they
apart.
overhaul. But,
I mean,
but
and that's been.
but you think they're gonna keep Ngakoue?
Yeah, I do.
Well, yeah, I think
Yeah,
they're
I do
know.
too, yeah.
I almost know they're going to, but it's not smart.
All right.
It's not smart.
Let's these. All right, so we'll let Rusty pick first from all these. So, all right, Rusty, 10. AJ Green, wide receiver, Cincinnati, 32 years old.
I think that Cincinnati, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going to resign him.
Okay.
I think that this depends on AJ Green.
I think. So you think he's gonna?
In the sense of like, they'll have him back if he wants to stay.
Right, what do you think's gonna happen though? That's what I'm asking. What do you think?
The thing is though, like, I don't know if he likes Cincinnati.
What's your prediction?
I think he gets re-signed.
So you think he resigns?
Yeah.
I think
for like a 2-year deal.
he gets resigned because it's a name that I recognize.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, he's been there for his whole career.
And
but
he's good.
Yeah, exactly.
Waste
So
of talent.
he's good enough that I
Yeah,
recognize who he
career.
is. I think he's old enough that his
32.
prospects with other teams aren't that
Exactly.
great.
Correct.
And I can't see Cincinnati really caring that much about replacing him when there's other overhauls they could make.
Correct. Well, here's
that's
the
that's
thing, too.
my layman's
Here's the thing
thought.
too. Then Ev, I'll let you go. Here's here real quick. If they draft Joe Burrow, they might want to keep AJ Green as a veteran.
And he might not want to stay if they do, because Andy Dalton's his guy. You know?
Or
Why would you want to start with a new quarterback though?
or because you're
What the fuck are you doing?
This guy's taking selfies during the
To
podcast.
show
over
that I
here.
know sports. Okay?
Oh, okay. Sports and
Or
Dutch Rudders.
or he's like, Andy led us to nowhere for so long. I put my tongue.
Yeah.
That maybe fuck it. Let me start with the young new quarterback.
That's true.
I think the only way he stays is if they do draft like a Joe Burrow.
That's what I'm saying.
and
Oh,
then
you
have-
think
and
that's the only way?
Yes.
No, and the only way that he's because like if they were to sign a free agent quarterback, you're going to be paying more.
What if they?
They're not going to have the money to give AJ Green. I think what they're going to do
Is Dalton
they're gonna-
out there? I don't.
I think what
remember.
they're going to do, they're going to say, hey, you're 32 years old. I think he knows he's not.
Oh,
gonna
he
be
knows
playing,
his
he's not-
birthday, yeah.
He's not going to be playing for that much longer. I mean, at the end of the day,
He's got 2 years
I mean,
probably.
and especially with the his injuries and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I think he knows that, and also too, I think Cincinnati they might give him a little extra money because they know that he's done as much as he could. They want him to stay because he's still a big name, and they don't want to be like, especially with a Joe Burrow. Hey, what can you do with him? He seems really great. This is going to be awesome. Help him out.
Yeah.
We're also going to give you a shit ton of money, so it's not like a Calvin Johnson situation because they did try to go further. They are going to try to get a Joe Burrow and see what happens. I mean, even though he knows that he's not going to be there to the end of it, maybe have some good career numbers at the end.
I think a great landing spot for AJ Green would be the Patriots.
Oh, or how about Carolina?
I don't think the Patriots will pay him enough.
Right, but now he's at a point in his career where he's got to be like, I've been in Cincinnati, so I want to win. So maybe he wants to
How
go
about Carolina? They got hot.
Cam Newton.
He's done. He's not going to be there, dude.
You think he's done?
He's not going to start.
Oh, who's the Josh Allen? No.
Luke
No,
Allen.
Allen. What's
Lucas
his first
Allen.
name?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
Bro.
He looks like a toddler.
Yeah, but
Well, Cam Newton's not going to be the backup. I mean, he's going to be on a different team. 100%.
That's what I'm saying.
I wonder where Cam would go.
Well, the Bears was his thought, but maybe the Patriots.
That would be interesting.
If Tom Brady
This seems like a
does not
fantasy
go
draft
back-
in Madden right now.
I know it does.
Wow.
yeah, so let's
weird.
move on to the next one. Brandon Scherf right
Yeah.
here. So it's the guard
Resign.
from Washington.
I say
He
They're going to
resigns.
sign him. It's
Yeah.
just it's 28-year-old guard. You might as well.
But no, that's that. They don't have. They
have
they
nothing.
need him.
Yeah.
yeah,
they
they
need
don't
him.
have anything. They don't have
It's a
anything.
bare
Because he's
bones.
also very good.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
they need him.
It's a bare bones
Let's
organization.
get these next two guys. Right
And
at
they
the
did
same
well
time.
this season.
Same team. Byron Jones and Amari Cooper.
What do you think, Rusty?
Byron-
Byron
oh,
Jones and
yeah,
Amari
right,
Cooper
sorry,
both
Rusty.
played same age, 27, two different positions, wide receiver, cornerback. Both played for Dallas.
Both good at
I think
players.
Cooper stays and the other one goes.
All
I
right.
actually think
agree with
opposite.
I
actually
actually
think
think they
opposite.
both stay.
Really? I think Jones
Yeah.
walks and Cooper stays.
I think they both stay because I think Dallas is going to make a push for a better quarterback.
Well,
I wanted
You're
to
not
get to
getting
that
Wentz.
later.
I said make a
But-
push, yeah. And I think with those two, because Byron Jones is good and Amari Cooper is good, and if they get that piece, that's a team.
I think it depends on what they have to pay Cooper.
Yeah, and Jones, of course.
Right.
I don't
Well-
think both
well,
of them are
If
staying.
Cooper gets paid first.
I don't
that's
know
I
enough,
honestly think
But
that.
if one of them was to get an offer they couldn't refuse, who do you think would be more likely to go?
Jones.
I wonder if Amari
Jones.
Cooper likes it in Dallas.
So what I said.
Because
Probably.
Amari Cooper has the droppy hands. I mean that's what he's known for. I mean as good as a route runner he is, he drops balls.
You sound like a really bad doctor. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you got droppy hands.
He's got the droppy hands.
That's a
again.
weird way to. That's a weird way to say I have ALS.
Parkinson's, yeah.
Jadeveon Clowney.
I think they release him.
He did not have a good year.
Yeah, I think they just be like, we don't want to resign you.
I mean,
think
he won him a playoff game by cheating. So I mean,
I think at
fuck
the-
it.
Isn't Seattle just a quarterback?
Pretty
no,
much.
essentially
they really are.
Yeah,
they
essentially,
spent
yeah.
so much money on Russell Wilson.
So
yes.
drop him then.
Oh, they're going to.
I mean, they have Bobby
also
Wagner
too,
still,
I
but-
think that his
Right.
his signing it's not. I don't think it's
I
going to
could
be as
see
big
him
as he
walking.
thinks.
Yeah, I would.
I don't think it's going to be as.
Well, I don't know if he walks or
Seattle's not
I think
keeping
he
him.
won't be with the team. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I
I don't
agree.
know how. I do think they be like, we don't want you. I don't think he chooses to not resign.
That's one to watch.
If they do choose not to resign, it's going to be because they offer him so low. They're like, hey, you really aren't what you were supposed to be coming out of college. I mean, he isn't. He's never been what he was billed as. So
Now it gets interesting.
You know what? Let's just
Quarterbacks.
go. Let's skip 4 from second right to 3. Let's go right to Drew Brees. And Rusty, I want to skip you too. I think he absolutely resigns to New Orleans, hands down.
For 1 year, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just a year.
I don't
Now-
see why not.
Yeah.
What do you think they do with Bridgewater? Do they re-sign
They're
him as the
talking
backup?
about Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill is not an every down quarterback.
I agree, but that's what
He's
they're
a
talking about.
gadget player.
I know. He's just like a scheme guy.
But if they kept
Is that the
Teddy-
new Turkey Hill slogan?
yeah.
Taysom Hill.
You saying Taysom? I think Drew Brees stays for 1 more year just to see if he can win another one. And if he can, he's like, well,
he's
fuck
going to
it.
retire.
I would keep
Right.
Bridgewater if I was them.
I would keep Bridgewater
just
also.
Give him the keys when
Agreed.
Brees walks
But
out.
I just figured that was an easy one for us to get by because I think we all
Yeah.
agree he's going to sign for
Yep.
at least 1 year. Now, let's go to Tannehill, number 4. I
this
think,
one's hard.
and you guys, again, oh, actually, Rusty, what do you think? Tannehill resigns.
I think that's a
32
hot.
years
I think
old?
that's a hot name. I think I wasn't he doing well this season?
yeah,
down
he
to the
came in
playoffs.
for Marcus
Yeah,
Mariota
that's
and got them to
Very
the playoffs.
competent quarterback, doesn't make mistakes.
That's what I'd say rock with it.
I think they're going to. I think they're going to
Yeah.
stick defense, running game. I think Derrick Henry's good enough to really
Tighten up, baby.
I think they signed Tannehill for 1 to 2 more years as he possibly grooms a quarterback they find.
I agree with you, and
I
I
like
think they
that.
missed the playoffs for the next 2 years.
Possible.
because I think this was just a one-season
Possible.
fluke.
Yeah, I think he's an investment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like give him like a year or two. Let's find a young quarterback in the draft maybe.
He
And
won't
be like, hey, talk to him. Let's.
But I think that young quarterback's going to sit.
Yeah, no,
Same way
yes.
as Patrick Mahomes did for that first
And
year. If
Aaron
not
Rodgers.
longer. Exactly.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yes.
I think it's a locker room guy, and I think it's like a pure
Agreed.
just a football
Agreed.
guy. I think Tannehill is awesome.
But
And
that's smart to me. Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I wouldn't be shocked if Tannehill, after his career's over, is a coach at some point too. I mean, he's been killing it. I mean, he's been in so many different positions on the field throughout his whole career. He
And
used to be a wide receiver.
Dude, you might be the
If
first
that's
person
something
I've ever
he's
heard to talk
interested
about
in.
him like this.
no, he's a
fucking loves
good
him.
football player.
If that's
He's
something
an
he's
athletic
He's like,
dude.
dude, Ryan Tannehill though. It's like, what the fuck?
No, but he is an athletic. Like Julian Edelman is like he's just one of those guys who's like an all-around athletic
Yeah.
guy.
he's just a football.
I think
he's
you're
a
supposed to
football
say
player.
Tannehill.
Yeah.
Ryan
No.
Tannehill.
He throws a football like
that's
this.
a T?
He actually throws with his pinky up.
Does he?
No.
You got me for. I'm
I
like,
don't know.
wait, does
I was
he?
like,
I was
that
Yeah,
is
we
cool.
all agree. I think
Keep him.
he's going to be staying at Tennessee. Now, actually, what do you guys think they're going to do with Mariota? Because he's
Oh,
not going to be the
he's
backup.
gone.
Goodbye.
He's gone.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Goodbye.
I
Yeah.
don't think they're going to get more than a 6th-round pick.
No,
for the man.
honestly, you know where he might go?
San
Again,
Diego.
San Diego.
Or
He might
whatever,
go to
what
the
are they?
Bears
LA,
as a backup.
sorry.
I know what you meant.
Yeah,
He might go to the Bears. Might go to Carolina as a backup.
that'd be interesting.
Might go to the Bucks as a backup.
Jameis is. I think he's.
That's what I'm saying.
on
Just
his
as a
way.
threat. Just as a
Yeah.
I think as a backup anywhere, I
But,
think he's
well,
pretty
yeah,
okay.
but also as a threat to Jameis.
Can you imagine the
If-
first round pick, like the number 1 pick and the number 2 pick? on
well, here's the
same
thing. I
team?
don't think Jameis is going to be on Tampa Bay, dude.
Yeah, he will
I
be.
really don't.
For sure this year at least. But like,
Yeah.
He's a free agent.
but my point. Yeah, I think they're gonna resign him for at least another year. But
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either. But
Yeah.
I think they do. But they should bring a Mariota. 'Cause now you go, hey, this is your fucking direct competition.
Yeah.
So figure it out.
I mean, he got benched there, but he's better here. But
you know what though? Honestly, and
Well,
I don't
but
know if
it's still a mind fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if
Doesn't
this is a
matter.
hot take for any of you
Competing
guys.
for playtime.
I don't
Right.
know if
You're
you're
like,
gonna
oh
agree.
fuck, I gotta play good. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Like,
We just in the video game side of things, we just signed one of the best Overwatch players in the world to Philly, and benched the fuck out of him so that A, no other teams could get him, and B, we have him if we need him. But like, they value the team that they have and the way they play together more than having this guy. It's fucking. I
And
don't
you're not on this team, right? You just like support the Philly.
Yeah,
team?
yeah,
yeah, he's
Oh.
like a Giants fan.
It-
But
Oh, because I was like, what the fuck is
What?
happening?
No, it costs like
Okay.
fucking $23 million to buy one of these teams. It's like
Okay.
a full.
it's like a
fledged
legitimate.
league.
No,
yeah.
I know, but when he was like, "Yeah, we got him," then we benched him. I thought you were like the
No,
team
no,
captain
no.
for a
Oh,
second. I
no,
was like,
that's how
what the
people
fuck?
talk about
Yeah.
their teams.
Yeah, I know,
That's a
but
normal
I've never
thing.
heard video games
Yeah,
talked
yeah, yeah.
about like that.
No,
Get used to it.
Well, I am now.
It's owned by the same people who
Get
own the
cool.
Flyers.
Oh, I dropped
Okay.
a coin. That wasn't
Patriot
cool.
Kraft owns a fucking team.
Do you play
too.
Fortnite?
Huh? No, that shit's gay. Wait, it's live.
All
I mean,
right.
that shit's lame.
We got two
Wow,
more.
you
We got two more
fucking
players to talk
homophobe.
about right now. We got Tom Brady. Who do we think he's going to be playing for?
His son,
Is he
baby.
going to be staying there?
The
Not
damn
the away
for,
team.
not with.
Yeah.
The away team he's playing for. I think the Patriots resign him.
You think so?
This is so
I wouldn't be
hard.
shocked either way.
Yeah.
But I think it can go either way because
It can.
there's like him and apparently Bill Belichick don't really like each other anymore.
That's not
It's been a
surprising.
while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been for
surprising.
years.
So I mean,
Ever since you had your son, you never kiss me anymore, Tom.
I never smile anymore in photos. I think I can see it go. He's 43 years old. Jesus Christ. I think it could go either way.
I wonder how many years do you think that he plays?
45.
For two more years. Okay.
I heard someone say that the Cowboys will get him.
That's what I heard
I
too.
just said that.
Oh, was it you?
Blaze G comedy.
No, but there was like that would be a great place for him to go.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, Dallas. All right, and we already did we do that?
Yeah, I guess with the stuff with his son, and you said Dallas. Loves
No, we didn't do
criminals,
Dak yet. No,
Yeah.
we gotta do Dak. We didn't do Dak.
Oh, we didn't do
no,
that.
no.
So if Dallas gets Tom, they don't
Dak
need
goes.
Dak.
Then Dak goes.
Exactly.
Then Dak goes to like fucking
And it-
Tampa, or Dak goes to Vegas, or Dak goes to
If,
LA.
and if you're Dak and they brought in Tom Brady, there's no way
You're
that
playing.
you're staying there.
Yeah,
There's no way.
There's no
That's
way.
disrespect.
Hey,
Yeah.
Dak's going.
Your
No,
girl's ex
then
just
Dak
moved
goes to fucking the Chargers, dude.
Or yeah, but
So then what's up with Phillip Rivers?
Well, he's done. Like,
Yeah.
he
no
wants
one's
to
gonna
leave.
sign him.
Yeah, they will.
Who?
Someone as a backup, even.
So who do the Patriots want if they don't re-sign Tom Brady?
They'll
Cam
get
Newton?
somebody. Yeah, they'll get Cam. They'll get Dak.
That would actually
Dak,
be
they'll
good.
get Dak. They'll flop.
Patriots are
Yeah.
good with players like that.
Yeah, they are.
It's annoying. Yes,
It's annoying.
It's
I know.
really fucking annoying. Dude, because the just some dude in the Super Bowl, you'd be like, I've never heard of this fucking guy.
Chris Hogan played lacrosse 4
Yeah.
games ago, and
Yeah.
he's catching 400-yard games.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Wait,
annoying.
really?
Yeah.
That's a thing?
Chris Hogan
Dude.
played. No, Chris Hogan like played college football, but like he was really a college lacrosse player.
Yeah.
Like didn't get drafted, but was like a bounce around on like the Dolphins and shit.
Yeah.
Goes to the Patriots, has like a fucking 2,000-yard seasons in a row.
Yeah.
Fucking Super Bowl right?
Yeah.
Champ?
Yes.
Right, he won a champion. With the Falcons.
Yes, right.
Like,
and he had a touchdown against the Eagles, and I was like, I fucking hate this guy. Yeah.
Edelman's better than way better than him.
Edelman's like
actually
one of the
a good
best.
receiver. Oh, he's a good slot receiver, but
yeah.
This is annoying.
Yeah.
All the running backs. I'm like, who the fuck's James White?
Yeah. Exactly.
Who's Neil Adams? Like,
they do
it
with, they do it with every position.
Every position.
It's crazy.
Dude, Rob
and
Ninkovich,
if you complain, he'll just fucking cut you.
Rob
so then are
Ninkovich,
you
by the way,
scared if they get Cam Newton?
Yeah.
That sounds scary to me.
Yeah. If they re-up,
that's literally like Anakin going to the dark side.
Exactly. If they re-up in some sort of playmaker like that, because
like
Tom Brady's not like as athletically gifted as Cam Newton.
Shit.
So let's say Brett Favre comes out of retirement.
Packers.
Only if you send in dick pics.
No, well, that's interesting.
All right, well, that was the free agents.
Wait, who's Jameis Winston?
He stole a crab leg. Oh, what?
He sounds like he's Ryan Tannehill's butler.
That's racist because he's black.
Oh, he is black.
I mean, what about the name should I infer that from?
James.
Winston does sound fucking like waspy as fuck.
Yeah, but
it does.
Jameis.
I know.
Yeah.
No, it sounds hoodie as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah, let's do this. We're gonna say the names. You gotta guess the skin color. All right.
That's gonna be a clip for this week. We're gonna go
Rusty
viral, guys.
the racist.
We're
Here
going
we go.
viral.
Yeah.
Rusty the racist. Russ, what would you say we do that? It's a terrible idea.
R&R.
Sweet Heat Podcast at Rusty John on Instagram.
They're all the same. They're all the same. What color are they? Explosive.
Explosive. No, but we could talk about baseball now and how the Astros in spring training, because of all that stuff, they got already 7 hit pitches. Hit by pitches, the Astros in spring training alone.
Do you know what happened?
With the buzzers?
The cheating. How they stole 2 World Series away from the Yankees?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Fuck the Yankees, but also that's cheating. You know. That is cheating.
Like I'm supposed to feel bad about like a master jewel heist.
He's like, dude, we've only won 27. We really needed 29. Like, shut the fuck up.
Hey, get better, Philly. Oh, we took one from you. That's right.
Well, you cheated with you did the, I don't know, did you? I don't know. Baseball, right? No, I watched that. I was wildly. You know what pissed me off about that is the year before they beat the Rays in the World Series. Everyone was like, that doesn't fucking count, man, because it wasn't the Yankees. And then like the next year, we're like, we're gonna, and we lost. And I was like, I'm done with baseball.
Well, they made Cliff Lee cry, I think, because they're like, your wife sucks, and he's like, what? I just want to pitch. Like, your wife should die of cancer.
They serve meatballs at the stadium up there, and
I read that book. Great book.
Yeah, that's true. That does sound like a fucking. That does sound like a. No, that
hey,
sounds
meatballs!
Like. That sounds like a one-man play. They used to serve meatballs at the stadium. Hey,
dude,
I'll
like
be
a
up in a
spoken
minute, Pop.
word. Yeah, dude.
Dad.
Yeah. Dude, that's awesome. I kind of like that idea, oddly enough. I could like almost see
Every morning we would go down to the stadium. They used to serve fresh meat. I can't even do it. It's so fucking dumb.
Got onions, no onions.
Still smell the sizzle of the balls.
and the play that he's doing, you know, he's like for some reason like throwing a glove, like a ball in a glove.
Yeah, but
like
it's a meatball.
Like, what are you doing?
Catch, son, and I did.
Yes, dude. Yeah, that was perfect. That was really good.
I'll never forget the aroma. And then the beating started. It's like always a weird turn in one man plays. Like, what?
Yeah, true.
I'll always have confliction about the Cooper River.
Father took me there.
Famous for the balls. Would I be famous for mine?
I like how we went from like an Italian from the Bronx to this fucking waspy river kid.
Yeah, it was like 1940 all of a sudden. Yeah.
Some
great day for a game.
Some transatlantic accent.
Papa, I called from the riverbanks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Great Gatsby talk.
But he
I don't know.
But he
This
didn't
is my
answer.
idea of baseball players.
That's how you feel.
Well, they used to play
They're
in
all Babe
fucking
Ruth
wool
and shit.
uniforms.
Did they? I didn't know
Yes,
that. That's
which is
fucking
psychotic.
nuts. Yeah.
87 people died one summer from one.
Dude,
Guess not
that's
true,
what's
but
weird
summer
about
87.
baseball is it's a summer
Summer of
sport.
1887, everyone died. Like,
whole
we should
league.
make this not wool, huh? Cotton, maybe?
That's I was never mind. I was gonna
But
say.
no,
You
like,
know, the local wool guy was just like, fuck.
Fuck, I lost so much business. No one wants wool in the summer. No, but so like 7 of the players got hit by pitches already. because
Yeah, good.
everyone's
Fuck
like,
them.
"Fuck you."
Yeah.
And it's funny because the
Where
MLB,
are they hitting him though? Because I believe
everywhere.
Just as long as it's not in the head.
They're not throwing head,
All
but
right,
they're
then we're
throwing
good.
high back.
That's all right.
They're hitting here, in
All right.
elbows, kneecaps. they're
Anything
fucking,
above the shoulders, I
no,
think is out of
yeah,
line.
it's fucked up. You
Yeah.
can't throw a head, but
Yeah.
like neck down. I mean, well, collarbone
Throw it
down.
right at his dick
Yeah.
every fucking time.
But and the MLB is like, "Hey, stop it!" And everyone's like,
why don't you fix
"Stop!
this?
How about stop us?
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
about you stop 31 teams from doing this?
Yeah.
Because that's all we're gonna do.
Yeah, true.
We're gonna throw.
I
that,
would
we're
do,
gonna throw
I would do it.
Why wouldn't?
Absolutely.
I'm not even saying this because I'm a Yankees fan, but if I'm the Yankees,
No, the Yankees are the only team that aren't allowed. Everyone else.
because it's so obvious. It's
Yeah.
like, you know what?
Yeah.
You guys don't even get the pitch.
Yeah.
We're gonna use a pitch machine and just see if they can hit it. Like,
There should just be a new team,
Robo
the White
ball.
Knights.
it's like all the Yankee balls like they pitch with, they'll just like
They're softballs.
they're
And they
covered
come
in like Vaseline and just and like nails. It's like it's fucking.
Oh yeah.
Warriors come out to play.
That was a great movie.
The catcher's glove just has brass knuckles on it. He's fucking
Yeah, dude.
yeah.
I was out of the box. Yeah.
Kneecaps him with.
Dude, that would be so ridiculous, but yeah. Yeah,
Now,
fuck them.
they
dude.
deserve it.
Shouldn't have done that.
They
I don't-
deserve it. Twice they did it.
Did they
But-
get fined? What came down with that?
So Hinch, the manager,
Yeah.
and the GM, I forgot the GM's name. They
Okay.
got suspended for a year.
that they only got suspended?
A year.
They banned Pete Rose for like
life
for
for gambling on himself.
yeah, dude.
They got suspended for a year each, and then
That's not
the
long
team
enough.
lost $2 million.
And how much money dude?
Isn't baseball like about money? Like,
Yeah, but
No
the thing
salary.
is, they
Isn't
just
each
won the
baseball
World
worth $2 million?
Series.
Wait, Evan, I was right. $2 million, right?
They just won the World Series. So when a team wins a championship, their stock goes way up. So $2 million.
And they won 2 in 3 years.
Dude, they probably sold that in merch the next day. You know, it's like fucking. That's nothing.
Astros is a pretty cool name.
Yeah,
Barstool Sports
5
shirt
million.
says Houston Astros.
yeah. That's
$5 million. I'm sorry.
still
$5
not
million.
enough, dude.
They $5 million. They'll make $5 million in beer in one night.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Yeah, that's crazy.
Get out of here.
That's crazy.
No,
That's not
no
enough.
one should be.
The
no,
death penalty.
I'm not saying like the Dodgers should get the title. It's no one that it's stripped. So 17 and 18 or 19.
Yeah, just
Gone.
don't count.
No
There's
one
no
has it.
winner.
I think this
That's
is
a
the
good
script,
idea.
dude. I think it's all just to get me talking about baseball right now. I think that it's to get people like me knowing
I
what's
bet.
going on
Hey,
in baseball.
that was a big conspiracy with the home run chase back with McGuire and Sosa.
Yeah.
'Cause
I don't. I
baseball,
remember the names. I
'cause
wasn't
baseball
like
was-
watching baseball.
That was
Dang.
exciting, which is crazy.
yes,
actually.
that's the thing. Baseball was they just came off the strike.
Yep.
Baseball was fucking dead. No one
Like,
cared.
Barry Bonds looks a lot bigger,
Yeah.
doesn't he? And he's
Yeah,
like, no, I didn't. Do this.
Barry
His
Bonds,
neck's like this fucking
Barry
big.
Bonds was kicking the fucking dugout doors in like, ah!
yeah. And they're like, wait.
It's like Wolverine's brother.
Yeah. Wow, he's been training really hard.
Just running to right
crazy.
field with the SN theme playing.
Even Mark McGuire's a fucking
And
big
playing
dude.
all the bases.
Bugs Bunny.
Just running, yeah, exactly.
Sosa used to jump from the left field bleachers to his position like Batman. He's like,
Land with a punch.
and lands
Yeah.
like a superhero pose.
Like he's got the fucking beam sword in Halo 3. He's just fucking Batmaning down.
Jeez.
Fucking grab
That's kind
hammer.
of, yeah, exactly. They were like fucking superheroes.
Oh, it's but that saved base because everyone was like, oh shit.
Everyone
Home runs?
You didn't watch that? Like, I'm not really into baseball, but even as a kid, someone would be like, "Oh, Sosa's up."
Dude,
like,
this
you
is
just gotta
how
watch it.
big it was. Again, I was still living in New York. You know, while Yankee games were on, you know,
You'd
on
watch their at bats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Picture in picture.
Yeah.
During the Yankee game,
Yep.
they would pull the audio from the Yankee game, put it in the picture in picture, and be like, McGuire's up a bat. I'm like, all right, well, can you have the audio for the Yankee game still on? I want to watch both.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But like they did it for all teams. Like so, like
They beam it into your brain.
yeah,
Like,
it was like fucking Riddler in Batman Forever, the
Yeah.
Enigma machine. It's like get your shitty ideas in your brain. But I was like, come on. But that's literally saved baseball. That literally saved baseball. But
Yeah.
that's not a bad idea.
no,
It was
not that I
exciting
think
again.
that this would be as exciting as that, but it definitely drives more like what's going to happen.
That's
with
what
the
right.
Houston Astros.
Because baseball's not in trouble. It was just more of like, hey, baseball's kind of not talked about as much as football and basketball.
It's definitely
They
not
won-
America's
They
pastime.
won twice in a row. They won
No.
2 World Series in a row.
No, two out of three.
Yeah, but 2 out of 3, right? Like even as a non-baseball watcher, like I go to Phillies games with my girl, but like that's about it. Like,
but you don't
I
pay
should
attention,
still
right?
have
So boring.
the fact that they're like champions of that caliber on my radar.
Of course.
Like the
Yeah.
fact of the matter is, you got someone winning fucking titles and no one gives a shit. I give more shit about this fucking buzzer shit than I do
Right.
about them actually winning.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
not terrible for MLB in that regard. So why
Right.
find
Any
them that
press
much
is
when
good
there's
press.
Right.
they're
Right.
fucking you know what I mean? If anything, that's the most exciting thing the Houston Astros have ever done, and they just won 2 championships.
Yeah.
As
no,
far as
see
global
Altuve's shitty
consideration.
excuse about not remember that GIF that you saw when he's like when because they used to rip the jerseys off like as a celebration if they used like a walk-off home run or something like
Yeah.
that. So there's one like video of Altuve going like
I heard
no
this.
don't rip it off.
Oh
And-
right, yeah, because he had the fuck.
And he was going,
Dude, wait,
I
that
just
interview
got
was
a-
so
I had
weird.
a tattoo and it's ugly. And I want people seeing it. It's
Yeah.
like it was covered up. It was like no, because he had a buzzer
Dude,
on.
you know what? If I was
I got
interviewing
weird
him, I would've-
nipples. I got weird
Yeah.
nipples. They look like
Baloney
Costa
nips.
Rican
Yeah,
fucking currency.
I was like, oh no, you had a buzzer on.
He's like, can you hear me? No, what?
Yeah, he's like check.
yeah.
It sounds like a lot of work goes into coordinating this way of cheating. I don't
Dude,
know.
but if
Honestly,
winning the
props to
World
them.
It's so
Series,
effective.
Props to them.
winning the
It's so-
World
because,
Series is a
I
big
mean,
deal.
What again? What we just said before. What's the hardest thing about baseball? Hitting a pitch. And what are they doing? Tipping pitches.
I think it's staying awake.
Yeah, they're like, wow, they've been hitting 65%. That's
And so it's like no one's ever done it before. Wow.
yeah, because I know there's a curveball coming.
So crazy
I know
because
the
when
ball's gonna
someone's
be.
like, it's a curveball and you're a professional baseball player,
You
like,
know where
oh,
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
That's like if you tell a defense what the offense is going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
Exactly.
football, you're like, oh, so
Yeah.
that guy's running a fly and he's running a post.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just cover a fly and we'll cover
Yeah.
the post.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's just hard for me to grasp because I can't understand like what you would even do with the information the buzzer would give you. But like,
Oh, so it
Well,
was like
No,
it was rhythmic. So it was like 2 buzzes, curveball, 1 buzz, fastball, shit like that.
yeah, it's just that I don't have the framework for like how I would react to either situation.
Oh.
So it's all just a
Well,
big mess to
fastball's
me.
like straight down. A curveball goes. Like,
I
No,
understand.
it'd be funny if you were at the batter's box and it tickled you like, ooh. You're like,
No,
ah.
that's like literally me. Yeah, I'm just like, stop it, guys. I'll do it myself. Like,
I know what it is. I'm just yelling. A slider. I got the buzz. 3 means slider. 3 buzzes. You're just yelling.
what was that about? I got weird nipples.
It would be like wall hacks in Overwatch.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, and
That-
then,
that- I get that.
And then they
That's
were
cool to
they
me.
were banging
Thank you.
they were banging trash cans. The tip pitches too.
Yeah.
So like they were banging
I heard
like,
that.
yeah,
But anyone could do that, right?
but it's so obvious. They were
I mean,
banging
dude, the
trash
point- the
cans
thing
during a
about-
pitch.
But aren't
The-
you allowed to do that?
No, look.
It's not that you're not
Baseball's
allowed.
an
No,
information
but,
game.
No, but my point is,
baseball's a
it's
gentleman's game.
my point is though, you're not making it like you're not just making noise. You're clearly being decisive, and they're like.
I guess technically,
you know, that's what it was like. They weren't like, it wasn't like that.
Hey, but
Technically-
if I see you signaling, and why am I not allowed to tell my team what I see? We're all
No,
on the
because they
team.
were using video camera footage to relate it. So baseball,
they did it really well.
There's been yes, that's always been a thing in baseball. Like if you're on second base and you could catch a sign, you will tell your team the sign of curveball.
right.
That's just game
That's just
shit.
trying to
That's
get
just-
a
that's just
competitive
the sport.
edge. Yeah.
That's you're on base. That's you're a player. They're using high-tech video equipment, buzzers, microphones. They're using cell phones to text, dugout phones. They were using equipment to cheat. You're
That's
bringing-
cool.
Nah,
That's
if
like
you
being
can
a
do it in
spy.
your head.
That's like James Bond sheets.
You know what? You sold me. I'm for the extra. No, but
So
like
we're all
it's
Astro
What? So you don't want robots in your league? It makes it more exciting.
you're right. BattleBots.
BattleBots.
Nah, I don't know. Fucking give them all buzzers. I don't give a shit.
Oh, sorry. How much time are we doing, Evan?
It just ruins the integrity of the game.
We're at an hour and 20 just about. So
Oh,
if you
shit.
guys
All right,
wanna-
we can wrap it up.
Holy
you guys wanna wrap
fuck, dude.
Guys, this has been fun.
I'm sweating, man.
This has been a
it's
fun
hot
one.
in here.
Hey, the fucking fan's on, guy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think it's oscillating only on me though.
And
Just
on,
it's
on
covering
3.
Yeah, I can hear it. I mean, it's fine, but whatever.
It's fine. Guys, thanks for checking out Slapstick Sports. Check out DropTent.com. Oh, guys, get plugs ready because it's live.
I don't have plugs.
Oh,
You don't have a podcast that you want
my
to plug on
girlfriend
this
was
network?
plugging me. Sorry.
I forgot. Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, I go first?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So I have a podcast called High History, which I'm going to be doing next, actually. So it's coming out soon. You guys should check it.
Well, it's out.
Well, yeah, there's episodes. Right.
The show is out. It's
Yeah.
on DropTent YouTube. Go
Yeah, maybe-
subscribe.
It's fun. You guys, if you like history
Follow
and you like to
social
giggle,
media.
fucking check
Plug daddy.
Rusty.
Coach, fucking Sweet Heat podcast every Monday. Me and Jeff Colella fucking ripping it up, vibing, subscribe. And I'm doing fucking on the 9th, I'm doing the Suburban March Madness comedy thing and wherever the fuck that is. I don't know if you're doing that.
Nope.
But on the 12th, I'm at fucking Good Hang on Moyamensing in Philly at Moonshine. And I'm doing Lovable Monsters. Don't listen to their podcast. Do fucking go to the show.
Yeah. Listen
That's
to their
March
podcast
19th.
because it helps out DropTent.
They are my direct competitors.
No competition, all on the same team.
You're right. It's not a sport. My bad.
Unless you can fight Foster.
Oh, dude, we actually wanted to grapple once, but that was before I knew he actually knew some
He does
MMA.
jiu-jitsu,
I
yeah.
just thought I would just catch that giraffe in a tight-ass prayer
No,
choke.
he actually knows jiu-jitsu a little bit.
Yeah, no, I'll still fuck him up.
Blaze, high history tile right here, buddy.
Yeah.
It's for you. Look at that prime time location. Look at
Nice, dude.
that. Rounded
That just means my show's doing the worst. So they're like, all right, come on, like fucking promote.
check out my other podcast, Nerds with Words. That's on the wall
Nerds
right
with
there.
Not
on the
words.
shirt.
This nerd got words.
In fact, Neil and I were just on Sweet Heat. That was coming out Monday.
Yeah, no, dude, that was fucking
Super
tight.
fun, yeah.
Thanks for coming through, dude.
Yeah, dude, super
fucking
fucking fun.
alleged legends.
Legends guy. That has to be the name of the episode.
Oh, yeah, it is.
yeah. Guys, this is live, so tomorrow night I will be at New Liberty Distillery Comedy Show in Philly at 8 p.m. That's tomorrow coming out. I believe it's a free show. Next week, Neil and I's Poppin' Shows, the DropTent / Nerds of Words Poppin' Show. We're outside of Philly in Chalfont. Caitlin Rupert is headlining that show. Tickets, I burped, are still available, but they are selling out. Blaze,
Yeah,
runs the
please
door.
just get the tickets.
Please
now.
get tickets so Blaze doesn't have to fight people off
Yeah,
the door.
please.
Blaze has to turn people away every time. He's like,
Yeah.
please stop yelling
Yeah.
at me. No one
Yeah.
yells. No one yells.
And it's
Neil
old women. Like I've been here since 8. I'm like, well, it says 8:30, so I don't like what the like.
No one yells at Neil right. They just yell at
Yeah.
him. It's great. And
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, handle that.
I finally figured it out. Your outfit looks like each is a different piece from a different Lost and Found.
Nice, dude. That's
from Disney.
yeah,
Well, no,
yeah.
there's
Well, the
only-
hat.
all right.
Just the hat.
All right.
Also, Neil and I, if you listen to Nerds of Words, we'll be judging a roast battle that I thought Rusty was on, but he's not. That's 3:15 in Miss Sealy Blues in Turnersville, New Jersey at 8 p.m.
Yeah, boy.
And then Neil and I back at J&P's, John and Peters up in New Hope, right outside of Philly,
Good
3:26, 9 p.m. Come on the fuck out. DropTent.com, nerdsofwordspodcast.com for tickets. At Adam Nutter on all social media. At Blaze G Comedy. At Rusty John.
Yeah.
Boom. At Producer Evan NWW. We
High
out.
history.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys.